Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Tina McIntyre, Vice President of Business Development at a company called Novel Effect. Thank you for joining us, Tina.
Thank you for being here. It's great.
What is Novel Effect?
Novel Effect is a great app that is available on iOS, your Apple devices. It pairs background music, sound effects, and character voices as you read a physical picture book aloud with your children.
So tell us how this works. What's going on here?
It's pretty simple. You just download the app from the App Store. You open it up. There's a search feature, so you can search from our catalog of over 200 titles for a book that might be on your bookshelf at home. You hit Read Book, select that book. There's a button that says Read Book. You hit the Read Book button, start reading your book aloud, and in the background there will be music and other cool features that are sure to entertain and delight your children.
So this is recognizing what you're reading as you're reading it, no matter what the pace is.
Correct. So it is a voice recognition in the back end, so it knows exactly where you are in the story. If you jump ahead, it will follow you. If you want to go back and reread a page because it's your child's favorite page, it will go back and replay the sound effects and background music for that page as well.
And right now this is iOS only, you said?
iOS only, coming to Android very soon, and then we're hoping to be up on voice assistants in the very near future.
Voice assistants such as the Amazon or Google.
Exactly.
Very, very cool stuff. How did this come about?
It was founded by a husband and wife team, Matt and Melissa Hammersley. They were having a baby shower for their daughter, and one of their friends started to read a book aloud, and instead of just saying the words, when she got to things like the wind swooshed, the wind swooshed, and added those great vocal elements to the storytelling experience. And they were just talking later that night about how great that would be if every child could experience books that way, how much they would love reading and want to continue reading. And having a child makes you kind of rethink your life and your kid's life. And they had that aha moment, and the idea was born. So they gave birth to a daughter and a company, basically, at the same time.
That's awesome. Now, how does the pricing work? What does the app cost, and do you pay per book after that?
The app is 100% free, as well as the content within it. The books alone, you have to have them on your bookshelf, and we know that is an expense for the consumer. So that is really, our goal is to promote literacy, and we're doing that by adding this enhanced feature for families to use.
How do they make money?
They are pre-revenue right now, which means that they haven't really commercialized the product. We are building up our tech staff, and the underlying voice recognition technology has many applications that we're pursuing at the moment, and animation being one of them, and there's unlimited uses for the technology. We just are now figuring out what is the best way to make money on it.
And what's the age range for the different books?
Right now we are mostly focused on probably up to the age of 7. Most of the content is picture book content, so 7 or 8 year olds, little children to 7 or 8 year olds.
Very cool. And who does all the work on the back end of putting all these sounds together, et cetera?
We have our own studio, proprietary software that layers the voice recognition and the sound effects and music, and we hire freelance composers as well as 2 individuals that work in our office that do the recordings themselves. So some of the composing is done by Eric Oates and by Matt Warner, who work in our office.
Very cool stuff. Now, what's the name of the app? Where do people get it?
The name of the app is Novel Effect. It is available in the iOS store. It's a cute little blue box with a microphone in it, and it's right there.
Terrific stuff. Tina McIntyre, thanks for taking the time with us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C-Crane.